not drinking right now, Dad.
You're not drinking? Damn, I didn't get nothing to drink.
Well,
I got some water, but man, I don't know. My system really can't handle water.
when do you ever really drink it?
I know. And this is alkaline water.
Alkaline water.
Yeah. It's got a 9.5 pH or higher level. So
There you go.
What's on your shirt?
what do you mean what's on my shirt?
What's on your shirt? What is it?
I don't know. Designs.
What's the design of it?
Can you see? A lot of brawn. When you going live?
We are live.
Oh. You sure?
We're doing it live.
Okay, here, let me check over on this side and see what we got. You're not live.
I am live.
It's not pulling up on the channel.
You might have it in private chat.
You have what?
You might have it on the private chat.
Oh, let me look here real quick. I was just saying, oh yeah, 11
Right.
people
We
watching.
got people coming in.
Yeah, you're good.
What's up, Am?
You are good. Good.
Shoot. What's up, Ken?
Oh,
BM.
oh.
Hello, BM.
What's that?
There, I was saying hi to people coming in. Saying hello.
Hi, Shay.
Hi.
Hello. Hola.
Dad, what you working on?
I just sold my Lego. Get ready to package them up.
My Lego.
My Lego. Let go of my Lego. So we're gonna package those bad boys up and get those. Those have to be sent out tomorrow. I have my deal eBay set up. I have to send my stuff out in 24 hours to keep my rating the way it is.
I feel like that would give me anxiety.
I like selling on my car because you got it, what, 3 days or so?
You have 3 days.
eBay, I got 24 hours. If I miss 24 hours, they take that rating from me. But man, I'm gonna tell you what I did pick up though. Check this out. I picked up GI Joe.
I saw it in the picture that you guys sent me.
At the bins. Took this bad boy out. You don't think this bad boy ain't rocking it? Look at this. That's Rambo. They do.
Rainbow. He's gonna go shank somebody. Is what's
I
gonna
know,
happen.
man. There can be some damage to somebody. These are from '96. And I looked them up. I'm gonna keep these though. These aren't going for sale.
Let's see.
They're going up.
100 mile sale looks fun. Yes, Ken. The 100-mile yard sale was a lot of fun. It was good times. Hello, Jen.
Uh-oh.
And then Dennis, know any good jeans to sell?
We gotta have Shae. Shae's gonna be talking to us briefly on her expedition she went on Friday. Well, you left Friday, didn't you, Shae? Friday.
Yeah, we left Friday morning and drove down to Virginia.
Came back yesterday.
Yeah.
So there'll be videos she's gonna be posting for that. It turned out pretty good on some of that stuff. So
yes. Let me noisy for a second. I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on.
Are you going to introduce everybody? Shae. Run. Run, Shae. So what are you doing? Shae, I can't hear you, baby.
There we go.
There you go. I was gonna say either I'm going deaf.
No, I muted myself and I was taking the plastic off of my note cards.
I thought you were like moving your lips and playing a joke on me to make it look like I'm deaf. I got hard enough hearing as it is.
I know you can't hear, but
don't be playing no damn jokes on me, Shae. Don't be pranking me.
I'm gonna prank you. You're live early. Yes, Christopher. I'm live early. A little early tonight.
What I tell you, Shae? What I tell you?
So what? So why does it matter if I'm early or not? It's my live. I can do what I want.
Hey, hang on there, Speed Racer. Slow your roll. Come on now.
So Dad, this is Alex. If you have not seen him before.
Alex, how you doing? He was on a couple weeks ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
I remember seeing him a couple weeks ago when I watched you guys.
Yeah.
Where are you located at, Alex?
I'm on the other side of Maryland.
Oh, so you're Prince Shae's area. Okay.
Yeah.
I spent about 5 years up in Frederick when I was stationed there at Fort Detrick, but I love that area, man. Gorgeous area.
I'm by like Edgewood, Aberdeen, Proving Grounds area.
Okay, yeah. So, Shae, how was y'all's weather today? Shae, was it still cold?
It was chilly today still. It was windy.
94 degrees here today.
Good Lord. I know we're supposed to hit the 80s, I think, towards the end of the week and into next week.
We Cliff and I hit the golf course this morning at 8:00, and it was 82 degrees at 8:00 this morning.
That's crazy.
Man, I guess we just skipped spring. We're not even talk. We're gonna go directly into summer. To hell with spring. We're not getting spring. So,
that's okay. We go through all 4 seasons in a day.
Oh, exactly, man. You got to turn on the heater last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because it's so damn cold. So, but so what moved this week for you? Do you have any good sales?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards I sold. It's been slow. So, but then of course, like the last couple of days have been just slow in general because I haven't been listing or doing.
You've done more. I know it, man. You can tell when you're not listing. You do. You see that. You see the it slows down drastically. That's weird how that works.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can get back in the groove of things. How many items do you normally list a day?
I at least try to do at least 10.
That's what I try to strive for 10, maybe 15, somewhere around there. I know there's a couple days, man. I'd get to 7 or 8, and I'm like, I'm just burnt out, man. Go out, work in the yard for a little bit, do something. So
yeah, I'll do a haul video of everything that we got, pretty much yesterday, because it's the amount of stuff we got is insane. I have a lot of Playmobil to go through. I will say that.
So what's the Playmobil? What year is that stuff from?
Playmobil started originally coming out in I believe the 70s, technically, maybe a little earlier.
Is that what your stuff is that you got? Was it 70s?
Well, some of it's 70s and some of it's like early 90s. But I mean,
that stuff looks good,
it's
man.
like
It moves good.
So it's the stuff that I got yesterday. It's a lot of parts, so it's all gonna be a lot of like parted out, and it's gonna take me a while to go through. But found a vintage Furby. That. Yeah, he works and everything. I was happy. He still has his tag too.
Really?
Yeah.
So the money you spent on Friday was how much? Or Saturday? Y'all did the shopping on Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we spent. I don't even know if it was even like $200.
Really?
But we filled up our car. Yeah.
Golly, man.
Yeah.
What do you think you'll turn it into?
Oh, it'll a couple thousand.
That rocks.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of this business, man. What's up, dog? What's up, man? Scooby down there by my feet.
Scooby.
All right. So, Alex, are you the record guy?
Yes.
I am the record guy.
You are the record dude.
Yeah.
So what's been moving for you?
Well,
records.
A while ago, I sold a couple copies of Brooks and Dunn Neon Moon on the 45. Big bolo, goes for around $100-$200.
What?
I found someone on Facebook Marketplace selling their whole like country 45 collection, and I asked them if they had that 45, and they said yes. And I said, "You just have one?" And they said, "No, we have 4."
God.
And I said, "How much do you want for all of them?" And they said like $10 a piece. So I just sold another one for $195, $99 plus shipping.
I would have never known that. My gosh. Oh my God. And the sad part is I remember when that came out. I remember when that song came out with Brooks and Dunn. $195. You have sleeves, or is that just the record alone?
I have sleeves. I have the original sleeve. It didn't come with the original sleeves, but I have them because just over the years picking 45s up, I've got all the sleeves I need.
Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Did you sell that on eBay?
I sold it actually on Facebook Marketplace.
So you didn't have to pay any type of money when you sell it, huh? Good for you. Good for you. Man, that's the fun part of it. $195. My God.
Yeah.
So.
And the other ones I found in collections, so I probably paid pennies for them.
So what do you have as far as your personal collection? You probably have a massive
I'm slowly organizing what I have because I have some items that I'm just selling. Like I just sold an original 91 copy of Pearl Jam.
There you go, Shae. You better take a look.
Original copy, sealed.
We have one of those.
Sealed?
Yeah.
What'd that sell for, Alex?
$450. I sold it locally.
Golly.
Yeah, we have all the Pearl Jam records downstairs.
Y'all have them sealed? Y'all don't know?
Mhm.
Yeah, he kept a copy of everyone. Yeah.
Yep.
Man. I think if you kind of tailor that with the posters you guys have from all the concerts, that right there to me is
Oh yeah,
a hell of a collection, man.
Yeah.
So
original '83 Iron Maiden sealed.
I remember when that came out. I just graduated high school and that one came out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, do you know how old Alex is?
I'm gonna say about 24, 25.
He's
a little bit less, 22. Yeah.
You look older than that. That's a good thing. You're not gonna check your ID and you go buy cigarettes or beer or anything like that, huh?
Nope.
That puppy would be listed if I had it.
He sounds like a
broken. Stop, Krillin. You haven't been in here forever. How are you?
Which one's that?
A long story short.
And you say Krillin?
Krillin or Bobby.
Okay. What's the Krillin? What's that from?
Ask him.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby, where did Krillin come from? I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. That's cool. That is so cool, man. I
haven't seen your updates. Oh, well. Maybe I should I need to go post that to I'll do that real quick. I'm going to post on my community.
What are you doing?
I'm going to go post on my community page on YouTube. Because people complain about not getting notifications.
Because you haven't put anything on there in a couple of days.
Well, no, it's in general. They just don't get them sometimes.
Okay. Got you. So we got to go over today to Oklahoma, to Buncombe Creek, and that was the same location. It's weird because a tornado went through there a couple months ago. And by the time it got to Buncombe Creek, where that golf course is, it was a Category 3. And I'm going to tell you, when it hit on the Texas side up there, it looked like a war zone. You're driving along, all of a sudden you see these houses that are completely gone. There was a trailer house in that area. They just delivered it and put it up on the blocks, and they didn't strap it down. And they hit so quick, it lifted that trailer house up, turned it around, and set it down about 30 or 40 yards from the original blocks. And, I mean, and so I thought, well, we're not going to be able to play golf because that golf course is going to be trash. Man, it didn't even touch. It's weird because all around it did some serious disaster work over there, but, man, it didn't even touch the golf course, which was nice. So.
Big. Carlin, are you asking if I know anybody who's good with baseball jerseys? I would think that I feel like Cernock would know
baseball
about that.
That's cool.
I also think he'd probably be the one to know about it. Or that, or over the years, Tim might know. Hello, Blake. How are you?
Shae, how's your friends in San Antonio doing?
My friend in San Antonio?
I think you had a couple.
Oh, Jen?
Jen and then Tracy. Didn't she have a San Antonio area? Or is that Austin?
She's Austin.
Austin, okay.
Yeah. They're good as far as I know.
Alex is going to be the new Bill Gates. You go, Alex.
Well, with my new almost official, I guess, purchase, it might be.
Really? What'd you get?
I'm potentially buying more 45s than I would ever, even if I worked 1,000,000% more than what I'm doing now, probably wouldn't even touch this amount.
Really?
Yeah. So a guy has been buying out record stores and record manufacturers for the past 30, 40 years. And he evidently found me through my Instagram, which was crazy, and wanted to know if I was interested. And he says, "Look, I know you probably pay like a penny a piece." And I'm like, "Look, I would literally sell these to you for like a tenth of a penny a piece because I have so many of them." So I asked, "How many do you have?" And he says, "Well, back in 1997, I lost count at about 10 million 45s."
10 million?
And this is in a warehouse,
Oh my
in box.
God.
There's a couple thousand of those little like 45 cases, picture sleeves, everything.
God. Do you have to buy them
Yeah.
all? Or will he sell a fraction of those?
He wants to sell everything because he has someone who wants to buy the warehouse,
Gotcha.
but not the records. So
what are you going to do?
I'd like to do it, but I have to find the space.
Man, that's the point. Where would you store that many records at? My God.
Well, the thing is I would have, for that amount of space, I could honestly store it. Yeah, it's a climate controlled warehouse. I could actually store it, but I would have to literally gut my whole restoration shop out.
Got it.
To put it like to house it.
Man. So
when are you making
your decision?
Looking at the numbers.
When are you making your decision?
I got to make one by Friday. From what I would pay to what I would make, it's a no-brainer. But it's going to take, if I just nonstop go through it, it's going to take me 5 years.
Golly.
And that's cranking it out.
So you do everything by yourself? You don't have anybody helping you?
I don't have anyone helping me. At this point, I would honestly get my parents to quit their job and do it for me.
But, golly, man, that's unreal.
How many pieces?
As of like 1997, there's over 10 million. But since then, the guy has been picking up more. But he says he's pricing it as if it was like 10 million, and that's not including picture sleeves or the boxes or the cases or anything like that. That's just that. So there could be double that. I don't know.
That's crazy.
So if anyone wants to make a record collection, let me know.
Man, I was wondering if that's something you maybe try to find a couple people going with you on it. Halves or thirds.
So, yeah, well, I can afford it because from what he's asking is way less, and I'm just, I don't know.
Man, that's a big decision, man.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, because the guy messaged me, and I'm thinking, man, this is probably like in a different state or something, and he sent me his address. Well, I look up his address on Google Maps from where I am. He's 15 minutes away. So he like knew that this was like the right guy.
Golly.
Wow.
How would you move that many records? My goodness. Oh.
So 10 grand?
It's right around that.
The guy's full of shit. He knows you want to count.
That is unreal.
Even if it's a million 45s, I could make the 10 grand back.
So you normally sell them by the eaches, or do you lot them? How do you normally do it?
Eaches.
So I usually lot them. The time, like, I use the same like 15 to 20 pictures when I put them up in lots, just to show that what the variety is. So I'm not like taking pictures of each lot.
Yeah.
But I'll lot them up in either 50, 100, 250, 500, or 1,000. And I usually go from there. Usually I have people that will every couple weeks will pick up 10 of the 1,000s, or I'll get like 10 of the 500s or stuff like that. And it just moves them really quickly. And the most amount of time doing this is I would have to go through every single one of these because there's a he says there's maybe about 2 million empty picture sleeves. And the picture sleeves, when I complete them, I usually sell them on average for $1 a piece in random lots. Not like, but I have like a couple Beatles, Grateful Dead, Billy Squier, and I usually sell those separately, like on eBay or Facebook. But the longest amount is literally going through them all.
Well, that's a lot of processing, isn't it? That is.
Yeah.
But man, the money that can be made, that's got to be phenomenal, man. That has to be just unreal.
Yeah,
So,
I looked it up from like if I sold everything in lots of 50, which is ridiculous, and then I calculated everything towards what my supply costs would be, like shipping supplies, all that. It would put me as if I was a millionaire. That's like millions in profit.
yeah.
10 million towards lots of 50 would be right around 3.9 million in profit. I had to do all the calculations for it.
Yeah, that'd be a nice year or 5 years or whatever, wouldn't it?
A lot of it I'm gonna just have to just ship out because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he do it in an estate sale?
You couldn't move that many. You couldn't move that many records in the estate.
Are they in genre?
I bet they're probably just all there. I don't think.
From what I was
they're
told,
gonna be sorted.
From what I was told, and when I went, because I went to one of the sides of the warehouse and actually kind of looked at it for myself. It's not labeled by decade or genre. It's labeled by how many are in a box. So someone actually took the time to count these and put like the number in the box.
That's unreal. That is unreal, man.
Well, there's some in there that are actually like that have like hang tabs from like a general store that are still sealed too.
Yeah. So, but he wants you to take the whole collection. He won't let you say, "Okay, I'll take, a million of them."
It's either
everything.
Take everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I think if you had the place to put them, I think I'd pull the trigger on that one.
And evidently this guy's been looking for someone for 5 years to buy this stuff, and I seem to be the only one who's actually interested in actually undertaking all of it.
Well, when you say at least 10 million, it kind of.
That's what I thought too. I was like thinking, okay, this guy's probably like, maybe he's got like 10,000 or something.
Exactly. Yeah, a couple thousand. There's no way you have 10 million.
So I said, you have an address so I can check this out. So the guy gives me the address and he says, just buzz in at the security gate. I'm thinking, where the hell am I going? And I get in there and the guy opens, and it's like an Area 51 style warehouse. He opens it up and it's a very narrow row of walking, and it's just 10,000 boxes over here, 10,000 boxes over here.
That's cool.
Did you take any pictures of it?
Yeah, I got a picture of a small side of the warehouse, which it doesn't really like come to terms. Let's see if we can pull it up here. So this one, it doesn't really help, but that's about if you're
oh my gosh.
That's if you're standing on top of them, and that's about 15 feet below. Like that's just stacks.
And that's just a small area of the whole warehouse.
That's a small part of it because the guy used the warehouse for like storage, and it's rows and rows and rows.
Man, that's cool.
Hello, Ping. Hello, Barbara. Hello.
Shae, don't get up on the chair like that. Come on now.
There's no arms on this one.
Well, you know what? That big studio you're in there, you might have some more CSI crime scene shit
You know
going on
what?
back on that table.
Push. I try to gingerly sit now, so.
I told Shae, I bet if you turned off that light and took a black light in there, you'd have to be calling in CSI Miami.
I didn't bleed all over the place,
Come here
Dad.
and process the scene because it looked like a damn crime scene.
I didn't bleed all over the
You have to
place.
be interviewing somebody in there with all that.
I wasn't bleeding all over the place, just myself.
Okay.
It's the hand. Hello?
Okay. Shae, where you at? Does anybody know the number for 911?
You know what? I handled that very well, okay?
Yeah, I gotta give you credit for that. I showed that video to your uncle yesterday, and they were laughing. Man, they were laughing.
That's nice.
They said, "What the hell?" I said, "Yeah, she kind of hit her head." And they said, "Well, when did this happen?" I said, "It was about a month or two ago." I said, "Watch this. She's kind of in the picture, and then she's gone, like real quick." I said, it reminded me of that scene of Christmas Vacation where Eddie's up or Chevy Chase is up in the attic and he's watching that movie, and she pulls that string down and he disappears. That's what you reminded me of. You disappeared that quick.
There it is, gone. Cole, do you still have the chair? I have the bottom part of the chair. We just use it as a stool now.
Cole's on there. What's up? What's up there, little Harold?
Little Harold.
Little Harold.
Thank you, Barbara.
What's that? Love your shirt.
She likes my shirt.
Were you wearing Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had my Pink Floyd one on yesterday. I was out we did some garage selling and some sourcing. So hit the bins a couple times this last week.
The bins.
Our bins are, I mean, I got.
How many bins are in your Goodwill bin?
We have they expanded. They expanded. We have 9 now. There's 9 blue bins in there.
Okay.
So yeah, and I wish we were buying by the pound. This is the only bins you go to the outlet store that they sell.
They make up the price when you take it up to the counter.
Oh, and then you got to sit there and you barter with them. $3. I can't do 3. Well, okay. How about 2? I mean, you spend all this time. Put my basket up there, weigh the damn thing, and then I'll pay you some money. But I mean, they have some good merchandise. That's why I go back. That's the reason why I go back. And then I know everybody in there, so they kind of.
Yeah, you're making your connections with these people.
Oh, you're networking, baby. You know the deal. You did it Friday. You got to network. You got to know people.
Fireball Flippers is wondering, Dad, if you have a channel yet.
You know what? Cliff talked to me about that today. He said, "Why don't you have one?" I said, "Cliff, I haven't really thought about doing it." I said, "I'd like to do it. It's a lot of fun." And I was going to tell you, Shae.
Yes.
I might have a team. When do you guys do the 72-hour film festival? Is that October?
It's the end of September, the beginning of October.
I think I have a team. We're going to come up.
Oh Lord.
We're going to come up. We're going to do the novice. Is it the novice you start out at?
Amateur.
Amateur. Baby, we're there.
Novice,
amateur. What the hell? We're starters, okay? Bring our iPhones up. We're going to record all with iPhones, and we're going to do this. And I think Emmy's going to want to come up with me.
Okay.
And she loves, singing and acting and all that. So I thought it'd be pretty cool if we did.
You don't necessarily need to come up, Dad. You can do it down there and just upload it from down there.
Oh, no, we got to come up. We got to raise your house. We got to go sourcing. We're just not coming up to do the show. We got to go sourcing. So
it's a business trip all in one.
I know it, man, isn't it? So where did you put all your merchandise that you bought, Shae?
It's downstairs still. I haven't even brought it up yet.
Really?
I can go grab a couple things.
Have you had a chance to go through any of it yet?
Like the Playmobil stuff that I got, there's 3 bigger bins, and those were $10 a piece. And I didn't even open it up because the tape on there, it had gaff tape on it. So, but it was just assorted pieces. So we just bought all of it. Was
any of those other guys buy you and see you do that, or got kind of mad because you beat them to it?
No, so it was a different kind of situation yesterday morning, like first thing. So
okay,
you'll see what it was, but no, it was crazy. It was a crazy morning. It was just like,
I'm gonna tell you, when you start finding deals like that, your heart starts pumping, man. Get all excited and you try to show it, but man, it gets you going.
Yeah, one of the big things that I found was Lisa Frank sleeping bag and duffel bag.
What was the name again?
Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
I would have known anything about it.
if you put Lisa Frank like vintage bag, if you put that just into eBay and go look up sold comps, like it's usually it's crazy. So, but I found the sleeping bag and the bag together in like pristine condition. I bought it for $3.
Man, anything on Lisa Frank is high dollar.
Yeah.
So who is Lisa Frank? Where'd this come from?
So Lisa Frank originally lived in, I believe she lived in Chicago, and then she moved down to Tucson. And then she went to the U of A as an artist, and then she created her company. I believe early 70s is technically when she started. It started out as like a sticker company, and then it switched over. So she like that's how that came about.
Vintage Lisa Frank Alien Zoomer lunch bag, $475.
I remember like their trapper keepers and stuff.
Oh
yeah,
my
trapper keepers are big too.
The coloring books are expensive too.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her. I don't know why haven't I heard of her? I've never come across. I guess I've never come across any of her stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Hello, Danielle. And thank you.
Okay, we got to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day out there. Yes. The females on that for. I wished my baby mama happy Mother's Day this morning.
You're so weird.
She didn't like that. She said that sounded kind of rough.
It sounded kind of rough.
I said, I love you, baby mama. Thank you for putting up with me for 36 years.
Yeah.
So.
You're lucky to have her.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, your mom rocks, Shae.
I know.
She does. She's a good person. Had a few folders, so I guess that she had folders too.
Yeah. So Lisa Frank was big in the 80s and 90s, like because I remember having stuff in the 90s, but you never really can find it. And if you find it in good condition, I mean, it's worth it.
My gosh.
Yeah. So
everything that's sold in Lisa Frank it's high dollar. Yeah. That's cool. I'm glad you said something about it. It would have never caught my eye.
Yep.
If I didn't hear it. That's why watching these channels, man. You learn a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My big deal is VCRs. I used to walk right by VCRs and not even look at them.
So who did you learn the VCR thing from?
That was one of the guys you're friends with, and I can't remember what his name was.
Those guys that you're friends with.
Hang on, I can't think of his name. I just happened to snip through, and he said, what the heck was that? He said, pay attention to VCRs that have the VHS and DVD in the same unit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who in the hell buys those? and I went and I found one at a Goodwill, found one at a garage sale. So I put them up in the attic. And I went to you one day and I said, hey, I think I'm going to list my VCRs. She said, how many do you have? I said, 8. So I listed them, and they all sold within probably a 2 or 3 day time period. And these were going for $75, $85 a pop. And I paid $3 or $4 each for them. And so every time I go out now, I look for VCRs because, it's just unreal what people will pay for them. Or if you find the TV with the VHS player in it, those are hot. They are very, very hot. So
Danielle says she's packing up a VCR tonight. Not using as much tape as Jake.
So you said Danielle? Is she
making her own box? Yard Sales and Dreams is Danielle.
Is she making her own box? Does she have a box? My VCRs, I make my own boxes because I can do it quicker.
You can ask her.
Yeah.
She'll respond to you.
I came back full to list and almost, my God, 1,500 items listed. Man, I'm proud at 300.
You're slacking, Dad.
300. Oh, that's cool. That is so neat. I think with Alex doing records, man, aren't records pretty easy to package up pretty quick? Yeah.
So I do 45s because I usually buy them in bulk, but I buy these like boxes from Walmart.
That's exactly what I do.
And, I can get about 80 45s in here, like face down. I put like some packing peanuts in there, and at like 80 of them, I'll sell them for like $50 to $60 plus shipping. Just medium mail, and people, at random lots, people will pay it.
Man.
Even with media mail though, that's like where you're saving. That's.
So you get to send those media mail, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I use and abuse media mail every day.
Have you ever had any of them opened up? Have they ever been verified it's media when you sell them out?
No, I don't know where it is, but I got a letter in the mail from the post office.
Oh,
I want to frame it because I've never had this happen. And so because I know a lot of people do this, and I never heard of anyone getting a letter. I got a letter from the post office saying that I'm not allowed to use priority mail, shipping material inside of a first class box.
My deal was there was one time I found some U.S. postal boxes in a dumpster, still banded. Bring them home, and I was using them. There was one time I used a priority mail box for a first class item, so it's less than 16 ounces. You can't do that. I didn't realize. I said, "Well, I found the box. It doesn't matter. You can't do that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What? The box was in the trash." And the Postal Service used to, a long time ago when they made their boxes, they did not print anything on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it around and use it. And well, they got smart. They got onto that. So now they print on the inside of that box. So, but I'm surprised that they don't open your boxes just to validate every once in a while to say, "Hey, yeah, these are records." Or
this is my letter from the post office. Cannot use priority packaging products inside of first class or medium mail packaging.
Yeah. Oh.
It took them 5 years to figure that out.
So
I wonder what triggered that.
So, I have no idea. And so I talked to a couple people, especially if you know Joey Bada Bing 22 from YouTube. He was a mailman, so I asked him about it. And he said, I've never heard of people doing that. And I bought something on his Whatnot and was in a first class thing, and he had a priority mail mailer inside of it too.
Sam says,
I'm gonna frame this because, hey, the post office coming after
paint the boxes and wait a few hours.
Sam says, just paint the boxes and wait a few hours.
What's up, Harry?
Oh my gosh,
man!
That's pretty good. Paint the boxes, just wait a few hours. Okay. Oh my goodness, man! What we do to try to beat the system, man?
Hey, I mean,
I know it, man. That's the bad part too, isn't it?
Yeah, so, we're just go dumpster diving and get the boxes for free.
Yep.
I know it exactly. But the biggest thing about Walmart, though, ours is kind of a hit and miss on the boxes. They'll get them in, they go quick. I mean, you got to be there right when they put them on the shelf, or you won't get any. So,
it says with medium mail, the post office can open up your package.
That's why I asked them if it had ever been opened before, because they can verify that.
It's weird.
Priority package.
I figured it out also, I used to do media mail with selling Playboy magazines in high school.
You go there.
because I didn't realize it a couple years later that because it has advertising that you can't do media mail, but I never got anything for it. This is the first time, so.
Really? If it has advertising, you can't use media mail.
Yeah, you have to use a first class ground or something.
I'll be damned. Okay, learn something new every day.
That was my first step to getting into eBay and stuff, was selling Playboy magazines.
Shae can't. She's hard to understand. I started eBay a long time ago, and when she's over laughing. And when you used to sell on eBay, you didn't have pictures. That's how long ago I was doing it, many, many years ago. And she said, "Well, how did you sell?" I said, "You just listed it. You described it. And when the pictures, you started using pictures oh, my God, we were in heaven." But, yeah, you didn't have to put pictures. You didn't have to use pictures. Now you can't list without pictures. So.
Well, the thought that people don't even read descriptions now, how the hell did they even read something back then and actually figure out what the hell it was?
Yeah, I hate it when you get that email. Hey, can you tell me what the measurements are? And I'm sitting there thinking, well, if you'd have read my description, you might understand what the measurements are. Or you got a picture with your tape measure right beside it. Can you tell me what the measurements are? Sure.
There's some 1960s Playboy calendars that I need to list.
Really?
Do it.
Some good-
I have never checked Dollar General for boxes. Cool. Okay, that's a good idea. Because we have a couple of Walmarts in our area, one in Sherman, one in Denison. If you don't get those boxes, especially not the 6x6s, but the 11 by 8 by whatever, they're only 62 cents a piece.
Yeah, the 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. That's what I
it.
use.
I
Clear them out every time.
Oh, those work good. They work really, really good. So, but when it comes to those VCRs and stuff, I always make my own boxes because it keeps it snug. I mean, I bubble wrap and then snuggle it with my own box. So
Snuggle it.
snuggle it, baby.
Snuggle it.
Take mine and chunk it across the driveway, and it's still not going to hurt it.
I've never heard snuggling, so using the term for
Snuggle
shipping.
I snuggle my box around it.
Snuggle it. I'm gonna start saying that now.
Oh, shoot, man.
Snuggle it right in there. Oh, I'm muted.
Scooby Dog. What's up, buddy? Show you listing items.
I'm working on my thank you cards.
Okay. I just do a hand note. You don't do hand notes. You just where you stamp
I'm
them.
stamping my cards, so that way whenever I do go write my notes, it's all set up.
Okay. All right.
I do batch. Yeah.
The best thank you cards ever, right there.
Where'd you get those at, Alex?
I got it from Shae.
No, that's the one that I sent to him when he ordered something.
I'm gonna tell you what. When I go back,
all my YouTuber
is when you go back through your ratings on Macari and you go back through 10 of them and about 7 have, and I really love the personal note. And I'm like,
Yep.
that is so cool, man.
I'm getting that now on eBay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So.
Yeah, because I had somebody ask me that one time, like, how do you know that like people like it helps? I'm like, because people write it out. They tell me.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people not put it in the feedback, but send me a damn email through eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for the packaging. I really love the personal note. And I'm like, well, that's cool.
Yep.
Sing the VCR A song before you send it to her. Okay. We're going to have to ask what that is. Okay. Uline, pick up at Louisville and Grapevine. That's not too far away from me. I've never ordered through Uline. Have you, Shae?
Through what?
Have you ordered through Uline?
No.
No? Let's take a look and see what they got.
There's good prices, but like I was looking at shipping, and shipping was just for some of the stuff was a little off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was around like Christmas because I was heading back for Christmas break, and on Walmart's website, these boxes that I use had like a glitch or something. The price was way off on the website, so I bought as many as I could. And about 2 hours later, I get a message from Walmart saying that it was a price error, and I kept fighting with them, and like I'm a business owner trying to use these boxes, and after about maybe 2.5 hours of arguing, they kind of honored it, and they said, "Where do you want these shipped?" Because I had like 2 addresses. I had my apartment in college or the one home. So I said, just send them the one in my college apartment, which is like 40 miles away. And man, they had a semi truck there because when the price was like, I think they're like around 75 or 80 cents regularly. And they were marked at like 10 cents on the website.
God,
And
really?
I spent a lot. Yeah.
That's unreal.
I got about 10,000 boxes coming my way. And
You just put those in the warehouse with your records.
Exactly. I go through that in a heartbeat.
So I've never really looked in that store subscription as far as free boxes. Might want to check that out.
Yeah.
Have you done that, Shae?
No, I haven't done it
No.
yet.
Okay. Where's the tropical flipper from? Panama?
Bobby, good lord.
Panama Jack. Oh, goodness.
No. Bobby, he lives here in Maryland.
Yeah. The story behind the name is because with doing like classic cars and stuff, and I was always like interested in how the Beach Boys wore like Hawaiian shirts and stuff. And when I started doing reselling and working on cars, as working for myself, being my own boss, Hawaiian shirts are my uniform, so that's why I wear them every day.
So Hawaiian shirts is the tropical flipper.
Well, that's why I was wondering what was on your shirt, because you had that same look kind of going on.
Man, I don't know what it is. It's just a pattern. It's really not anything. I don't think.
I thought it was like fish or something at first.
I just like it because it's Columbia. So that's why I bought it. It's Goodwill. It's Goodwill find, baby. $4.95.
Did you pull it out of your pile?
Yeah. I kind of took it off a hanger off my death pile up in the attic, and I thought, you know what, I might want to keep this one. So, but it was. I love Columbia shirts. I've had good luck with them, and they last quite a while. So.
$25 towards shipping supplies with a basic store, $50 towards if you have a premium store.
Gotcha.
Justin.
I'm gonna check that out. That is Justin, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you got both your brothers in here. What's up with you, Shae?
Yo. Like surfboards, yeah. That too.
Oh goodness. Looks like it does, doesn't it? Man, it does look like surfboard with fishes or something on it.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Little bright. So,
how's your water?
It's okay. Alkaline
say?
water. Man, I don't know. I've never had this hydrate with alkaline water before. So so did you buy anything over the weekend, Shae, that you're keeping for your personal collection?
Not that I can think of, honestly. Everything's going to be like resold.
Yeah. You're trying to get most of that stuff listed this following week?
Psh, I still got a pile over here that I still got.
You know what? The sourcing part of it is so much fun because you get burnt out just sitting at the computer listing. So you got to go sourcing. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm out here sourcing. I've got an attic I could open up a store with, and I'm still out here buying crap. What am I doing that for?
That's just how it is.
I know, man. You got to keep doing it. So Mom pulls out tubs of toys last night. We're trying to at least put them into a category bag, and then we're going to go from there. I walk upstairs in the family room, and she's got the coffee table just packed. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, this is only 2 tubs. I've got 5 more tubs in the attic.
Yeah.
Of the small toys. And it's funny because you'll pick up an item, you look it up, and it's $15. This is $12. This is $11, and I'm like, man, we'll just have to list those in lots or something. There's too many items, way too many items. So I think we'll do some lot listing when we get them ready.
I did a little sourcing before I came back home. A couple students that I knew that weren't going into like their field for like collision and repair, they had a bunch of their tools, because when we buy our tool kits, they're all Snap-on, and Snap-on holds good value. So
yeah,
I was talking to them. I was like, "Look, are you gonna use some of your tools in the future?" And they said no. And so I made them offers and some stuff, like kind of lowball offers to see if they take it. And I'm listing these right now. I sold one a week ago for $300, paying $50 a piece for all brand new Snap-on orbital sanders.
Yeah, it's a palm sander. Man, Snap-on. I didn't know Snap-on made those.
Yeah, these are $350 on their website.
Lord,
man,
I've been selling them for like $250 to $300.
my dad does not need good on Whatnot. He would not know what to do with
I
that.
haven't looked at that yet. I need to. What's that? What's that, Shae?
I spent way too much money on there.
No, Dad, I was gonna say I don't think you could probably function on Whatnot.
Wow, what's wrong?
It's like the process of it. Like you have to make sure that you have all your items like on like in the computer for it. So then whenever you auction it off, it lasts for what 30 seconds, I think. And then
you can do
if somebody bids on it, like outbids the other person, it adds like another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So, but you have to pay attention to all that, and you got to make sure that it's a lot of a big process to go through.
You make pretty decent money doing it, though. Is it pretty neat?
It depends on what you're doing. I mean, it depends
It
on
depends on what you're selling too.
Yeah.
followers, all that.
I've spent way too much money in the last week and whatnot.
So you're buying a lot of whatnot. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, but not records. I'm buying because I've been doing this as more of like a reward to myself. I've been buying red lines, like Hot Wheels.
Oh my gosh, those are big time.
This one right here is like the Mantis. It's in purple, which I found out was like the rarest color.
Yep.
And this one on eBay goes for about $160 to $300. And I paid $5 for it.
On whatnot?
Yeah.
Golly.
And then like the Ford J car, it's missing the back. I paid $2 for it. It goes for about $50 in this condition.
Man, there's a lot of things you can sell. I sold a doll last week missing a hand. I know Shae sold a Buzz Lightyear missing a head. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start keeping these things that are kind of rare when they're missing heads and hands and feet because they sell. And one guy told me, he says, you know why people buy that stuff? And I said, what? He said, a lot of people have 3D printers.
Yep.
They can take that item and 3D print a hand or a head. Or I'm like, I never even thought about that.
Yep.
I thought I'd be damned. Sure could. So
well, it's like the Buzz Lightyear that didn't have a head. It was because of the color of the Buzz Lightyear is the reason why it sold. Yep. Like I think it was like a light blue color or something like that. Like it was a rare color. If he had his head, it would have gone for like 60. But
Shae. Hi, Shae, Alex, and Shae's mom's baby daddy.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to my corner,
baby daddy. I had a medical procedure done a couple of weeks ago, and I had to have somebody drive me home. And the lady says, "Hey, did you bring somebody to drive you home?" I said, "Yeah, I sure did." She said, "Well, who is it?" I said, "It's my baby mama sitting right over there." And everybody in the room just starts laughing. And Chrissy says, "That sounds so bad." I said,
"Yeah, when all your children are grown, yes."
I know it. I said, "She's my lover." That's who's driving me. My lover's driving me home.
Oh, how she puts up with you.
Man, you got to keep it funny, though. You got to. Man, sometimes life's rough. Life throws you a lot of curveballs. You got to keep it funny.
You'll be like Sid from Toy Story with all those headless toys. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
I like hearing when people like subscribe to my channel. It makes me laugh. Like, oh, you just have huh?
Shae, what are you doing as far as are you going live any other time this week, or are you planning on going live with anybody else this week?
I'll probably do another pop-up this week. I didn't do anything this last week because I was just kind of all over the place crazy, but
I know. Golly. Cool. Creepy. Yeah, that's sourcing, man. That's a bug. That's like being an alcoholic or a gambler or whatever. You got to do it.
You're saying we got problems, Dad.
You not ever pull up into a garage sale and your heart start pumping like 90 miles an hour because
you get that.
You're gonna find that one item.
Records are like a gambling addiction. So.
Oh, it is. I can only imagine. Man, I used to do baseball cards, and when I was stationed over in Germany, I did one of the largest baseball card shows over every month, and so it got to the point where I knew I'm probably like you with records. You can pick up a record and you have an idea what it goes for. And I had this one kid. He's probably about 10 or 12, walk into my show one day on a Saturday, and he says, "Hey, what will you give me for this Mickey Mantle?" And I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Oh my God." I didn't have a Mickey Mantle at that time. And he shows it to me. He pulls it out of his back pocket. He's got a bunch of other cards with it with a rubber band around it. No protective sleeve, nothing. And I said, "What do you want?" He says, "Give me $100 worth of table credit." I said, "Sure." So he hands me, it's a 59 Topps Mickey Mantle. And I'm like, and I had that card for a long time. But it's funny because, man, you look at it and your heart goes up into your throat because you know it's a damn good card. And you know it's worth a lot of money. And so anytime I pull it in front of a garage sale, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm the fear of missing out, FOMO.
Yep.
You got to be the first one there because I tell you what, and then when you leave one garage sale and go to another, you're like, damn it, somebody's already been that other garage sale. I'm not going to be the first one. So, but
Paul, that's nice. You see, See Paul's comment.
Hey, Douglas, did Shae give you the Viagra? I told her to pass that. What? Hey, what's up with that?
He's talking crap. That's what he's doing.
Come on, Paul. What the hell you doing, man? Jake called me Douglas, and that kind of sticks, doesn't it, Douglas?
Yeah.
What's up, Douglas?
Yeah, Jake messaged me today because I put the thumbnail up on my story. He goes, "That looks like Douglas." That is Douglas.
I like Jake, man. He's pretty cool. He's a nice guy.
Hello, Juan. How are you? How are you doing this evening?
Man, the neat thing about this is you meet a lot of good people, a lot of fun people.
No, this past weekend was awesome. Like being able to meet people I've only met through the screen and all that. It was awesome. It was a great experience.
It's fun to share experiences and share stories, and everybody always has a story of something they found that's worth a lot of money. And you remember that story. I have a painting that's hanging up in my hallway walking into my house that I got at the Goodwill down in San Antonio, and I paid $39 for it. And in '97, this painting was sold at auction for $2,250. It had the story on the back of it, where it sold and how much it sold for. And what caught my eye was the colors. It had some fluorescent reds and blues and greens and yellows. And I thought, I'm going to go take a look at that. And I looked at that and I flipped it around and I seen that price on there. And I'm like, oh my God. So I brought it home and hung it up in the hallway here. But you think of that story when I look up there and thinking, man, we got that for $39 at a Goodwill. So, and then that lady, did you see that story this week? That lady that bought that bust, that head bust?
Yeah, oh my goodness.
$39.95. She purchased it
2,000 years
in
old.
Texas at a Goodwill, and come to find out it was from the 1700s. They don't know how it ended up here in the United States or how it ended up in a damn Goodwill. So they have it on display in San Antonio through May of next year, and then it goes back overseas.
Daniela has misplaced the VCR. She doesn't know where her VCR is. How do you lose a VCR?
Are you watching one on your TV right now? It might be hooked up to your TV. I know she can't sell the bus. I was wondering if they paid her anything. It was priceless. Man, to get that up.
Finding something that your heart goes into your chest and stuff. Your throat. I picked this up about a year ago from a garage sale. The lady had all her records at like 25 cents a piece.
God.
And so this Prince was in there. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I didn't realize till I got back that it's the ultra rare purple.
Oh my God. Purple record.
Which then it goes to from 30 to now over $200. But going inside, it didn't have a sleeve. It actually had 6 concert tickets, all from Baltimore and DC from Prince, and then one of the little things that he had.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And you paid $0.25 for it.
Yeah, not for sale.
I was gonna say, that's in your personal collection. Yeah,
that is in my personal collection.
Dad, didn't you say that you found a ring inside of a baseball glove?
Man, check this out. Went to the bins and I purchased 3 baseball gloves, and they were $4 a piece. That we didn't weigh them, of course not. We were doing an individual deal, and they set up in the attic for a couple months, kind of in my death pile type deal. And I brought them downstairs in my office here, and I listed one, and it sold. Now, so I was getting ready to list another, and I pick it up, and I put my hand in. I take my hand out, and this ring drops out. So it's got 10 diamonds in it.
Oh,
and I'm thinking it is 10 karat. I'm thinking somebody lost a wedding band. He went home telling his wife, I have no idea what happened to my ring. She probably chewed his ass out because he lost the ring. I'm thinking, how long has this glove been sitting in the damn Goodwill bins? And then there was a guy yesterday or Friday told me that I asked him, I said, I see him all the time in the bins. I said, have you ever found a purse with money in it? He says, man, come to talk about that. He says, last week we were in the bins here and a lady picks up a wallet and it had 2 $100 bills in it. And I said, well, did she give that back to Goodwill? He said, are you effing crazy?
No.
But if you do give it back, what they do is they hold it for, it's either 30 or 60 days. if nobody claims that $200, you get half of it. I'm like, well, that's not a very good deal.
Why would I shoot anybody?
I'm like, that you ain't getting it back from me. I'm looking around to see where the camera's at.
Alex Paul says he'll give you 26 cents for it.
God, I imagine, man.
Make it 27. We got a deal.
Yeah, really. I'll tell you, you knock that up to 30, and I can get this out of here tonight. It's so. But yeah, that ring fell out, and I'm like, oh my God, that's cool. That's a ring. Well, that's 10 carats. It's got 10, 12 diamonds in it.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I thought about having it appraised, see what it's worth.
Yeah.
Have it cleaned. It needs to be cleaned, but all the diamonds are still in.
That's cool.
1, 2, 3. It's got 12 diamonds, 6 on each row. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I found a purse that had.
that poor guy probably got divorced.
Yeah, I found a purse that had 8 to 9 coins in it, and they were $1 coins, so I made $8 to $9.
That's the truth, man. From the bin, I love the bins, man. It's free for all, baby. You get in there, and it's like UFC action going on in there.
Dad, Paul says, so Douglas, I will give you 26 cents for that ring.
I'm gonna put it up there in my clackers. I got some clackers over here on my lamp. I'm gonna put this with the clackers.
Oh,
Yeah,
Danielle found the VCR.
There it is. I was playing it.
It was under a dang shelf.
I had to take my movie out of it. So, oh goodness, Shae, I found a brass cannon to match the one you gave me.
Yeah.
In my office here. I'm gonna put it over by the TV. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Don't come across brass cannons very often.
Here, I got this one. It's like a little tiny one.
That's a neat one. You selling that one?
It's just sitting on my desk right now.
That's
you want
cool.
it?
Well, man, if you want to put it aside, I'll do some exchanging with you.
Exchanging?
Hey, did you guys hit 2nd Avenue this last couple of days?
We went today.
No, you went today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Douglas?
Who's Douglas?
Justin Douglas's dad.
Justin doesn't know that his dad's name is Douglas. That's me, Scoot. That's me. It's not Dennis, it's Douglas.
Scoot.
Found 1,600 stashed around the house. Oh my gosh. She'll get $20 from Grandpa for $3 items and rat hole to 17. Found $1,600. That's a good find. That's a damn good find. Goodness.
What was your best find at the $100 mile? It was the Lisa Frank duffel bag and sleeping bag. That was my best find.
Hey, I'm gonna see if I can pull that up on you.
I could not find anything that had like the duffel bag with the sleeping bag. There's sleeping bags and they have sold, but nothing like the one that I have. I'll have to tote Kevin so you can go get it for me. Yeah, I'll be right on that. I think he's gonna sell the stuff out of it though, honestly. Isn't that what he said? To make up for the food that you ate at his house.
Shae, what does your sleeping bag look like?
It has a gumball machine on it.
Okay. Here's one that it's from the 80s, which yours is probably going to be, 85, 86, somewhere around there?
Yeah, well, it's fine because the bag says 86 and then the sleeping bag says 82 on it.
The sleeping bag that has a neon tiger sold for $264 for the sleeping bag.
It has 4 bobos that are nice in it. Yeah, yes, Paul, it was the gumball one. Because I wanted to make sure, because I couldn't remember what was on the duffel bag, because we were talking about it at lunch. And it's the same pattern on the bag as it is on the sleeping bag.
So you think those were sold new together?
I honestly don't know because of the dates on them, but like they match, so wouldn't want to separate them.
Yeah, man, that'd be a good listing.
Yeah,
that would be a very good listing. So
that was like my best find.
That's cool. Cool.
I'll tell you this. So my neighborhood, they have like a Facebook page, and whenever people are getting rid of stuff, I'm the first one to hit them up. So a lady said, "Hey, I got a couple like office equipment stuff for free." So I get over there, and it's brand new in the box, Canon scanner.
Wow.
And I listed it I think about 5 hours ago, and just got a notification that it sold.
And that's neat, man. God, that's neat.
$100.
Do you do very much? Have you dealt very much with HP printers? Hewlett Packard printers?
Not exactly. I'm starting to get into printers because I always see like shelves full of them at the Goodwill and stuff, and no one wants to pick them up. So,
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Your HP printers. I bought. I went to a garage sale 2 weeks ago and bought 2 cartridges that were still sealed, and I paid $5 for them. I thought, you know what? I don't run a lot of auctions on eBay. I do a lot of buy it now. So I thought I'm gonna put this at auction for $69.95 and just let it run for 7 days. And so I listed it 2 weeks ago, and within an hour and a half, I had the $69.95 bid, and it's already gone over $70 for those 2 cartridges. Your HP printers, if you look them up, man, you can part out an HP printer and make some serious money on it with the printing heads, and then the paper, the canister or cartridge that you put in there. But man, I didn't realize the HP printers were so hot. So I look at those every time I go into. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of these Goodwills, I didn't realize they have a person in the back that has a computer, and they look it up on eBay before they put it.
Yeah. So all the Goodwills around here, I always try to make relations with the people who work there, so that they'll call me and say, hey, you know, we got a big collection of records that came in, and then so I'll pay $1 a piece while they sell them out in the store for $5 a piece.
Yeah, that's cool. That is so neat.
But then they'll be like, oh, and then I'll be like, oh, is this other stuff you're gonna put out? It's like, oh yeah, we haven't gone through it yet. Then you start. I mean, I know people always say that's like, you know, oh, there's someone, you get an insight into it, but the Goodwill that's near me, 99% of the people that are there are, you know, over 70 years old, and they're just looking for clothes and dishware. So,
yep, that's exactly it. So I brought back 13 totes full of merchandise.
Yeah, he had a truck full, and then he left one at Kevin's house.
So did Kevin walk right by that your that backpack in the?
And Paul did too.
Paul, come on now!
Paul was there with me too.
You didn't want to admit to it. You didn't pick it up.
No, I was like,
I'm surprised I'm surprised Paul didn't come out and say he left it for you, Shae.
I don't know.
I knew Shae would get it, so I'll just leave it there.
No, he walked by it too.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. 13 totes. That's cool. That's. So what kind of distance did you guys cover on that?
We didn't go.
Did you leave the town?
Yeah, we did. It was just we didn't go like that far.
Is it because your car was full?
Paul, I walked past it on purpose because I like Shae so much. Like, yeah, okay.
I knew he was gonna say that.
He's full of it. Oh, y'all will get to hear like the bantering back and forth between all of us.
So Paul, what did you pick up? That was the find of the week. When you guys, it would be fun finding out. What Paul pick up that was the big find? Kind of like your Lisa Frank
I don't know.
Merchandise.
Paul, what was your find?
It's ought to be good.
What is your most memorable find?
The Lisa Frank lunchbox.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
No, I'll make a haul video of like what I got.
That's cool.
Because the majority of the stuff that we got was the first stop.
Yeah.
Everything I picked up was gold.
So did you stop because you didn't have any more room in your car? Is that what happened?
No, we got to the point where it was just. I think it also started kind of raining again. So.
Because the weather.
Yeah, I mean, but it was also like lunchtime, and it was just kind of we all stopped and went and had lunch, and it was just time for us to head back because it was going to take us like 3.5, 4 hours to get home.
Shae, trying to follow your Insta link for Alex connects to an Insta page that is not in English and a bunch of flowers. What? What?
I'll have to check it out and fix it.
Uh-oh. Alex, she ain't doing you no justice, my friend.
I'll
Shae's
fix
not
it.
helping you.
I'll fix it.
My Instagram is just tropical_flipper. And then it has like I have my link tree in there as well for everything else. I'm slow. I'm redoing my eBay because I recently have come across an odd collection of stuff, so I have to go through it and list.
I'll update it. Okay. Let's see.
You went to the one on the left. We went to the crappy cell on the right. Hey, it's all your fault.
It's all my fault.
All your fault. You got the good stuff. They went to the wrong side.
We were in the same garage. No, it was a good time. Gil, no, my dad does not have YouTube.
I have a channel as of yet. I think I'm gonna get it going now. I really do.
Now I think everybody's just wondering why you don't have one yet.
My brother, my younger brother today says, "Man, why don't you get a channel going?" I said, "Well, I don't know." He says, "Well, you could talk about politics." I said, "Oh, no. Time out. You don't talk about politics on this channel. That's a no." He looked at me like, "What, are you crazy?" I said, "You don't do that."
Nope.
Big no.
There was a question last week about how I used to clean some of my records just without my my ultrasonic cleaning machine.
Yeah.
I use the original disc washer, which is just kind of like a microfiber style brush. This one is from 1972 and it still works. So
I was gonna say the 80s. That's from 72, huh? Do you have a liquid you put on there?
I paid $1 for it at a yard sale, and it was worth every penny of it.
Still using it. I've got a head cleaner for VHS upstairs that I bought. It's a Kodak, and it was still sealed, and I use it all the time. Can't wait for Dennis to pass Jake and subs.
Just got another shipment in of hats.
So are you sending those out, or are you like putting those up like for?
Yeah, I'm gonna start sending them out and stuff like that.
That's cool.
You get merch before I do.
I got merch.
I'm like working on that myself.
Shae, what merch are you gonna do?
It was stickers, obviously. I would like to do hats, but
Hats, t-shirts.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll get to t-shirt. The thing is, it'll be a slow process. It's gonna be like a kind of in increments to see how it goes. Because it's one of those things like you don't know if merch is really gonna sell. So you don't know how that's gonna be unless like you have a certain kind of following. Yeah. No, I'm doing it smart. I'm not gonna just like jump in, just buy a bunch of stuff. Like I'm not gonna do it that way.
Got it.
Y'all crushed at the sale. It was a great time. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. I was glad that we went down.
So is everybody still gonna do the one in August as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do we're gonna come up. I'm gonna bring my trailer with me. My little pull behind my truck and come up. We'll do some sourcing and junking. Pumpkin junking.
Agree, Kevin. Let's do it. Yeah. So there's gonna be one in about a month. Like closer to here.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's it located at?
It's on 40.
Is that going by like Hagerstown and stuff?
Well, it actually starts like Baltimore and comes up like through.
Okay.
So
really? What dates are on that one? Do you know?
That is June, the very beginning of June. So I think it's that Wednesday.
You think they'll have anything on the internet on that right now?
There's a Facebook group that I need to join.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Paul just brings totes and grabs handfuls of things and jumps in the totes. He's pretty aggressive acting, actually. He is. I think he bought something at every place that we stopped at. Didn't matter what it was. He's like, I'm gonna grab this.
Is he rough with the items?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Dude, that's that Ben's mentality. You gotta chuck through it quick. You ain't got a lot of time. You're fighting your way, boy.
Paul sitting there like stealing video games.
That's a good one.
It's a 800+ mile yard sale.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my goodness. How many days? What days is it running through?
It was what Paul put it in
June 1st to the 5th.
1st to the 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maryland all the way to Illinois.
Hello.
My goodness, man. Shae, you gonna be doing that one?
Well, yeah, because that 40 runs right through Frederick.
Well,
So
you got like an 8-foot death pile in your house.
who cares? Who cares?
You run and jump on it.
Well, I have a month until that like really happens. Or at least, like,
I love
3
my
weeks.
death pile. I love my death pile. Talk to me, baby. Oh my goodness.
I
I
saw a
walk
video
in,
of the dinner
I walk in my attic and I just kind of shake my head. How in the hell did I get to this
Yeah.
point?
I saw a video of the dinner spread. Did Kevin put that on? No, actually, OBX picker Eric actually made dinner that night. So he made a seafood spread. It was amazing.
Cool. Y'all do crawfish?
No crawfish.
No,
he made what was it? He made rockfish and potatoes with onions and then bacon to go on top of it, and then you take the bacon grease and put it on top, like drizzle it on top.
That's cool.
And then you had shrimp and hush puppies, a bunch of sides. It was really good.
That was a weight gaining trip, is what you're talking about.
Dad, you call me fat?
No, I didn't say that.
No, it was good. It wasn't like it was good.
Oh,
I love my profit pile. Money piles.
profit pile. Soft shell crab.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the chocolate. It was like my first time having it. Yeah, no, it was good. It was a good trip all around. I learned a lot. So.
He found the best untouched cells on day 3 while he was driving, video, eating, and drinking. That's jack of all trades right there, baby.
I didn't know that you had to be part of like the race team in order to keep up with these guys when they're going to the freaking garage sales. It was like being on the Autobahn down there. I was like, what is happening?
There is no speed limit, baby.
I was gonna peel out, like dirt flying. Like, okay, it's time to go.
Get in, baby. Close the door. Put your belt on. We gotta get out of here.
Yes, and Kevin's wife helped a lot too. Yes, she did.
Look like you were robbing a damn bank or something. Convenience store. You try to get to the next place so quick.
I have on video where Kevin's uncle like pulls up and he like pulls right up and like we'd already gotten out and he like pulls up right to the driveway. And I'm like, you coming in hot? Like, you okay?
Came in a little hot. We had to calm her down. Oh man.
It was funny.
That's cool, man.
He wanted me to try one-handed tags, yeah. He said, yeah. We passed Paul at one point. He's like, do you know where you're going? I'm like, yeah. Why don't you pay attention to the road?
No, not really.
It's called GPS.
Where are you going? So.
Paul's the only one I've seen that goes my speed. Yeah, we're only trying to keep up with y'all. It was a little intimidating. Sounds cool. Totally safe. Yep.
That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Good night, everybody who's leaving out. Next week, I'm going to my first enter at your own risk sale.
Enter at your own risk sell. They say to wear mask and glove. What are you robbing?
Is it a hoarder house?
No, they're robbing a convenience store. Here, hold my gun and watch this. Oh man! Oh my god! Yeah, they talk.
I was seeing all the video games you guys all passed. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That was funny. That was a funny one too.
Enter at your own risk sale. Is that a true thing?
Is that a real thing?
John Doe, are you pulling our leg here? Is this a real thing? Wear a mask and gloves. Where are you going? Oh man.
You get lots of games. I'm jealous.
Sound like a key to the city. It's called a crowbar. Oh.
Thanks, shop by Kevin. Yeah. Tell Dave and Carrie hi. Go save the podcast.
You doing his podcast tonight?
Yeah, so he's on the podcast, the Trash to Cash podcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That sounds cool.
He saved them.
Cool.
All righty, baby. Well, Shae?
Yes.
That's cool. You got a lot of good people here, man.
No, it's an amazing community of people.
It's you don't realize, everybody's spread all across the United States and other countries, and you don't realize the camaraderie. To me, that's the fun part about it, is the camaraderie. For what those folks did for you and Mike this weekend to open up their house and let you stay there, and
Yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, there was another couple who were also resellers, like offered up their camper for us to stay for free. Like it was, yeah,
that's cool.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, you don't have that happen today. So that's one of those things that where it makes you appreciate the friends you make in this business,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pretty cool. So, I mean, it's because of you. I've had the opportunity. Well, I met Tracy down in Waco. We went to the Benz and met her.
Yep.
But so I've met a lot of good people because of people that you're knowing.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. It's fun. I enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. Make some extra money. I know a lot of us don't do this for a living, and some of us do, but some of us don't. But to me, it's just fun to do. And to know that, I used to have a job making $32 an hour, and it was okay. But when you sell an item and make $10 profit, man, that's a high. I mean, that's like taking a damn drug or something, man. It's like, whoa! Shae paid a quarter for a painting, 2x3 painting. Was it 2x3? 1x3? 2x3?
2x3. It was two paintings. Both of them were 2x3. I paid a quarter a piece.
Quarter a piece at a garage sale. What'd you sell the first one for, Shae?
The first one sold for 110, and then the other one sold for 90 something.
$200 on 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. There's nothing else you can do to make that kind of. Well, I mean, that's legal. There's nothing you can do to make that kind of money that's legal. And that's the fun part of it, though.
Unless it takes drugs, noted.
I know, man. Unless you're moving a lot of crack, you might be able to make that. But you sling and smack, you might be able to make a little bit of that. But
Good Lord.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun though. I enjoy it. Cool.
All right.
Well, Shae, baby, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night here.
Yeah, I'm about to too. All
right, Alex.
It's been a long weekend.
It's been fun talking with you, Alex.
Absolutely.
It's been nice meeting you. Nice talking with you guys. Shae, let me know if you go live anymore this week.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay. You bet you never take drugs. No. Only smack. I only do smack. I don't do anything else.
God, stop talking. Just stop talking. You're just gonna run yourself right into the ground.
FBI raiding my house in the morning. I'm gonna have them busted through my house.
This is a good point to stop at, y'all. We cut them off for the night.
I don't swing smack. I'm just that was just a joke. So
She goes live tomorrow night. Oh wait, yeah, Paul. There's no more show.
Goes live tomorrow night. Oh wait.
He gave me the boot.
Didn't Paul go live on Monday?
Not anymore.
Wednesday?
He goes like live on Friday nights and randomly through the week.
Hey, just going live. Come on. Follow me.
But do it live.
Yeah, really. Ain't got nothing to do. Come with me. So, all right, Shae. Alex, you guys have a good night.
Okay. Night, Dad.
Good night, everybody. Thank you guys very much. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Peace out. All right, y'all. I have no clue. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out too and go start closing down. It's been a long weekend. Well, Alex, thank you for joining again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Night, y'all.